watching the news with me. I'm Deepavali Hazra. These are the headlines at the top of 9. Operations to evacuate the 700 passengers stranded aboard the Mahalakshmi Express in Maharashtra Wangani have concluded successfully. Union Home Minister Amit Shah lauded all rescue teams for their exemplary efforts. Meanwhile, severe waterlogging is being reported from many parts of Maharashtra as rains continue to lash the state. Has eliminated a top Jaish-e-Mohammed bomb maker in overnight operations in Jammu and Kashmir's Shopian district. Besides Munna Lahori, 2 other terrorists were eliminated. It was a combined group of JEM and Hizbul terrorists. The 19-year-old Munna Lahori is believed to have mastered the tactic of planting bombs in vehicles for maximum impact. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman held the GST Council meeting via video conferencing today. The GST Council has decided to reduce GST rates on electric vehicles from 12% to 5% and on EV chargers from 18% to 5% from the 1st of August. The Council also approved exemption from GST on hiring of electric buses by local authorities. Karnataka BJP has sent a discreet message to the Speaker K.R. Ramesh that if he does not resign, he will have to face a no-confidence motion. Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa is set to prove majority on Monday and also to pass the finance bill. Meanwhile, the JDS appears to be divided over supporting the BJP government from outside or staying in opposition to strengthen the party. The centre is reinforcing security in Jammu and Kashmir with a massive troop movement on the cards. This decision comes after National Security Advisor Ajit Doval's visit to the state to review the law and order situation. At least 10,000 troops of paramilitary forces will be deployed there. Former Chief Minister Mehbooba Mufti said that this will create a fierce psychosis in the state. Prime Minister Modi and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh took part in an event to commemorate 20 years of the Kargil War. The event took place in Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium in the national capital. Special tribute videos and performances by military bands were part of the program. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates.